What's up? I was kind of watching over the last video and I realized, hey, I should probably put a little more personality and more myself in the video to make it a little more interesting to watch. So, as it seems, with what I'm wearing, we're going fishing again. I'm gonna grab some coffee first and some water. So it is, it's kind of chilly. It's only about 102 degrees outside. So, yeah, we're going to the creek. There's no way I'm going to the lake today. Just see what we can do. I'm gonna try some different spots out, and then go from there. So yeah, I'm gonna go grab the coffee, and I'll be back on here. We have a change of plans now that I think about it. It is the best day on Earth. Well, one of the best days on Earth. It's July 4th. Happy Independence Day, and also Happy Fuck Britain Day, depending on which one you celebrate, or both. Do whichever one you want. So we're also gonna go buy some fireworks before we head out. So yeah. All right, coffee time. Coffee and food has been acquired. Here to pick up the good stuff because who loses a 13 colony lead to a whole bunch of farmers? So we've acquired the fireworks, we've acquired the breakfast. Now, we're on our way to the spot. I may fish upstream a little more today just because it is hot. Oh, sorry, I just finished up my sandwich. It is hot, and just standing out in the firework tent alone, I was like already starting to sweat. So it should be a pretty awful day for me. But let's hope we catch something so it's not all that terrible. So I'm currently driving along the side of the creek right now on the main road next to it. And for anyone that doesn't really know about creek fishing or what all you're looking for, I'm looking for moving water or deep pockets in the water. I'll show some here once I get to my parking spot, because there's one that's just upstream from where I walk in at. Just kind of a little tip for it, because you know, with how hot it is, colder water and moving water where the fish are going to try to be at. In the creek, lakes is the exact opposite. Try to go deeper because they're more lethargic, so it's colder down there. So yeah, I'm almost here, so we'll start now. All right, so as we approach the water, I'll kind of start pointing some stuff out. So the firefly that I put on the other day is not wanting to stay on where it needs to be at. So let's fix that real quickly. A little bit insubordinate with me. Usually is. Okay. You may have to switch out to a spider here in a minute, because they're not going to be hitting fireflies this early in the day. So I don't know if you guys can see it, but there's a bunch of schooling fish right down there in the water. See if it's might be able to zoom in a little bit, maybe not, but there's a bunch of little schooling fish down in the water waiting for food to come downstream. It's not a shaded area, and they're a little small fish, but there's another group of them right over there. Nothing that I would be catching. Be good bait fish though. That's about the extent of those guys. But if you find larger moving water and larger streams of water that's deeper, even if it was deeper here, there's a good chance of fish here that, you know, will be good catching and eating size. But you see, I'm in the water right now, there's really nothing, but they like it because there's a waterfall right up here. Sorry, I'm sweating already just from being outside. But yeah, so it's not terribly deep here. I mean, you got the waterfall right there. It's usually a lot more rapid, but with how hot it is, I usually fish up that direction, but we are going to try out down here and not bust our ass today. We're gonna try it out down here today. So yeah, and like I said, if you've never fished a creek, there's two things you gotta worry about. Falling, because of how slick it is. snakes, and that's pretty much it. And deep holes. That's why you got to get good polarized sunglasses, because you never really know what's going to be getting you. I like to go for these dry spots just because I'm not trying to fall in right now. Maybe later if it got too hot, but because I'm not really wet wading right now, I don't feel like getting wet. Oh. And it's also just peaceful doing fishing in a creek opposed to a lake where it's much of. I have a boat. Look at me. Like I'm not dissing boats, but I'm not a big boat person. So I like my kayaks. Like getting outside and actually working out. Yeah, all this is really shallow, but it does deepen up down here a little ways. So I will cut to that when we get down there. This right here would be about perfect for something to be sitting in. I'm seeing movement in it, but nothing really big enough. But if it were deeper, a little bit larger, then yeah, that would be the ideal spot to cast in at. It's that dark area right there. So we're gonna give this little spot right here a try. Even though it doesn't have the moving water principle. Well, it's slowly moving, but you have shade. That's a shade and a deep spot of water. And bear with me, my first casts are usually abysmal. But I got moving water down there as well. That'll be pretty nice. Oh. See? There, I got something on it. Oh, they're watching it. Like a little bass. See if I can adjust where I can cast. There's a bunch of overgrowth behind me. Get that nice and tight. Oh, come on, dude. I see you up there. Come on. So yeah, around stuff like that right there, as well as just the shaded areas, I mean, that's where you're going to be getting your most luck. So I'm actually going to let that drift in there with a little bit of movement. I mean, the best way to do that is just a little tap on the tops. And then hope that someone sees it. There's a whole school of, looks like a little bass. Maybe not. That's a bluegill right there. You know you want it. You know what you want. Alright, fine. We're gonna move spots. They're not really hitting anything. Oh, that's why I'm getting all knotted up back here. Like I said, I probably do need to switch out. Actually, yeah, before I call this spot, I am gonna switch out to a spider, just because, I mean, you see the size of the hook on this thing. It's the only hook I really had to work with for that size of a fly, because it's expensive. So I just use it on that. Make sure I don't get the leg in there. There we go. We're gonna go with a white spider. They always seem to like the white spider. No, I don't have any of the small white spiders left, sadly, but Maybe white and pink, we can go with that. I usually like to... So, my GoPro decided it was too hot, so it turned itself off. Nothing happened, so what a surprise. But, like I was saying prior, the only important thing I said is don't forget to hydrate, especially when it's hot outside. So, I just wish this thing had a... Well, I can buy one, but I have to go all the way down to the store and buy one for this specific thing because nothing else fits it for some reason. This would be a really good spot too, honestly, but there's no growth or falling anything in here, so it's a little trick that I like to do with this kind of water. I like to kind of get up here by the rocks. Just let it kind of run itself down. Oh, I saw some bluegill right there. That's a big one too. Big old puppy. So this is about what I like to do. Just set that in the water, cool it down a little bit. Hopefully, do that or get some brainy amoeba. Either way, it's a win-win. All right. Well. So, what's always good to do, especially with trout fishing, there's no trout here, so I can't really get the result of trout fishing. But moving water like this, where it's kind of moving a little bit quicker, it's really nice to do. Just get plenty of line pulled and just let it kind of follow the natural current of the water. That will allow you to. Sometimes it doesn't. Plenty of that, and see how it just kind of pulls it down. What that'll do at times is if there's like there's a pool where fish are sitting, it'll pull that towards it. Right now I'm just going under a rock and bushes. Yeah, it's not really gonna do anything for me here. It just has, yeah, see how it kind of pulls out my line a whole bunch when it's got enough traction to it. There's something down there, it would pull it basically towards where that fish would be sitting at if it was sitting down there. And be going for that bait. I wish I had like a good tracker or something else I could actually show y'all what I'm talking about. But you can see how the line runs out from it. So if I drop more line, it's gonna pull it out. And keep pulling it. So in that kind of case, you get what I'm saying. You get what I'm laying down. You're picking it up. But I mean, a lot of it is just that kind of game of making it look natural, which is sometimes easy, sometimes hard. But right here, it makes it easy, but for like areas with multiple different runs, it is more difficult. So yeah, we're not getting anything here out of this, so we're going to go further downstream. Nah, whatever. No movement. What'd that do? Nope, it didn't even cool down. It made it warmer. Gives you an idea of how hot it is out here. Let's run the rock line. So that little pool over there would be really good if it were deeper. Oh, hey, I caught a leaf. Very cool. But yeah, that pool right there be a really good spot for something to be sitting in, if something was sitting in. That's a spot that I would definitely want to cast at if it were a larger and deeper water. Here I may be able to give another explanation of natural motion if I don't catch another tree. Well, point in case I lose every single one that I have. Is it gonna be down here somewhere? Nope, it won't be. It's gonna be up in the tree up there. All right, at least there's shade. Now I have to also tie on a new leader. All right. Okay, so my GoPro decided, oh, let's overheat for the second time, so I let it cool down and I swapped out to an Enduro battery. So I was trying to show how to play with something like this right here, because I was showing it down there, but this is a lot better for this kind of creek. I've already tried it, there's nothing in here, but it's just a good explanation. Except for that tree right there. Yeah, that one I'm looking at. They decided they wanted to take my spider, so I think I will have to tie up some more eventually, which is kind of starting to irk me. But yeah, they're all going ahead and it's kind of lay cast. So see how it's kind of falling down there. It's kind of get pulled into there, and then once it gets off a little more power, so it kind of just follows along the waterway. That would, well, I got sucked into a vortex, but that would seemingly show. Can you not do that, please? But yeah, it's a good way to follow the natural stream of things. No pun intended. But it's just, you know, it looks a lot more natural for a fish, and it's not like, you know, because a fish can actually, they're relatively smart, so they can actually tell when you're toying with something. So that's why I do like very small little taps, so it kind of looks more like a movement of the legs as opposed to the entire body moving. Oh, it is hot here. I stepped out of the shade and it was about 10 degrees hotter. I gotta play a little game. I ended up catching actually a decent sized little guy. He didn't really put up much of a fight though. Oh, you're pretty. All right, buddy. Come on. Come on. Let me get my hook back. At least you're not fighting me a ton. I wonder if he's got some kind of issue, because the way he's swimming right now, it's weird. Wasn't much of a fight at all. I literally just kind of threw it out there, pulled it, and there he was. So, who knows? Gosh, dude, it's a lot. I subject myself to this, and then I complained about it. I get something out of that? No? Come on. You see it moving. Oh, wow. Okay. Only if you would have actually taken that. That would have been pretty cool. But that wasn't very cash money there, Chief. Come on. Pop it, pop it, pop it. Ah. Wish I was recording. There's a massive turtle that just jumped out from down there. He was probably about that big. He was a good size. Oh, I see you looking at it. Take it. You know what you want. But he ain't gonna take it. There. That's a good one. There we go. That's number 2, and that is an eater. However, we don't have any stuff to cook you with us because we're like 2 miles from the car right now. Look at you. Pretty one. Not. All right. And away you go. Finally. Been too long since I caught a fish. Oh, there's my cast. Not a tree. Okay, that's fine. Okay, it's still out there. Whew. I hate trees with a passion. Art. Oh. I just want to get in like right there next to the tree, but not, yes, that is where I want you. Oh, and I see you, I see you, I see you. What's, did it scare you or something? Heck, ran the fish off. I see. You want it? You want it? You're gonna take it. You're gonna take it, right? No. Oh, you. I don't know if the camera can see what I'm seeing, but I've got polarized sunglasses on. I see them just going right up to it and just let it go. They don't touch it. They refuse to touch it. It's a pain to deal with. GoPro got mad, so it turned off, but yeah, we caught. You need to chill. You chill out. Caught him over in that little area right there. I was trying to show exactly what I was talking about. I was like, yeah, you run into the water right there, and then, you know, you catch something, and I end up catching something, but of course it wasn't rolling, so. Try this again. There's more down there. Can't just be that one guy. I guess it is just that one guy, huh? Wait, we're gonna cut this thing off, let it cool down for a second. So, all right, let's continue. Let's go down here too. But yeah, so I literally just like let it run into that little stream where it kind of lets in right over there. And I caught something. So we're gonna stand right here and see if we can't repeat that process. All right, we're gonna keep moving downstream, just due to the simple fact that they're always hungry in this kind of water. So it's usually it's an immediate hit or no hit at all for these guys. It is very sketchy walking down this water, but it's very nice little area to go down. Oh, nice little waterfall at the end. Hopefully it's actually somewhat deep. All right, let's see. We know fish are going to be down here. Undoubtedly, if not, I'll be very upset.